Alright, so getting paid to do absolutely nothing. Well, so they say. First thing is first, the to-do list for this project. Things to do today. Check. So let's get busy. Or shall I say let's get on busy? Is that even a word? What's the opposite of busy? Let's get inactive. Let's get unemployed. Well, not that. Okay, so is getting paid to do nothing like a myth? Kind of like living debt-free? Or is it true? Like, for real? When you're on your computer at night on the hunt to get out of debt or in search of ways to make money so that you could buy something really nice that you probably don't really need, like gold toilet paper. You must have stumbled upon some of those make money online websites that have so many options to earn money online when you're doing little to nothing. Not to mention the countless amount of apps to earn online and the ads that flood your feed when you're researching this stuff on the go.
The only way to make cash like this.
And sometimes it can be a bit annoying, especially when you're actually trying to read something interesting. That is interesting. If you've ever tried to figure out how to make money online on YouTube, you must have seen a lot of titles that include words like make money online doing nothing. And of course, just like you, I'm particularly interested in these here on YouTube because it's where I spend most of my time. Guilty. This means I've seen a lot of them. And if you're looking at this video, then chances are you've seen a lot of them too. So in case you didn't notice, in almost all of them, there's a kind of a pattern that where they start off telling you that you don't need any experience, like no experience. See, it's okay to be inexperienced. But also that you don't need any skills. No skills. Skillless. Skillsless. Unskilled. You also don't need any money. And get this last one. You also don't have to do the work yourself either.
I also get headaches from computers, so I can't be around them for too long.
So let's look at that. No experience, no money, and you don't even have to do the work yourself. It's like magic, right? Whoa. There's always this platform, this hot new website that it's underground. Nobody knows about it as yet. It's a secret that's only being shared with you. And of course it's paying hundreds. And even though it's only hundreds, it adds up. Because the point here is that you're doing nothing. And if you're doing a lot of nothing and you're getting hundreds as a result of that, then it doesn't really matter, does it? So now, before they tell you anything about exactly what to do really, a really nice picture is painted of what your life could be like if you followed all of their secret steps. Of course, it'll help you leave your job. You don't have to worry about waking up early in the morning, heading to the office anymore.
I am no good before 11 a.m.
You can even finally become debt-free. That's where they caught my attention. Next, you get somewhat of a teaser of the process. This is where you get your pen and paper out. Step 1. Go to some website and do some stuff. Well, of course. Wait a minute, this sounds like something. Something is not nothing. It's not the same thing. Unsubscribed? I meant subscribe. You have to subscribe as part of the thing I'm telling you about in this video here. And subscribing is an important step in getting paid. It's kind of a big deal. Anyway, so on that note, the next step 2, is to get paid. Well, there we go. This is easy. It's just 2 steps. Of course, there's that make sure and look at the entire video all the way through till the end. Because of course, you'll be lost in between those steps. Step 1 and step 2, right? But why do they tell you that really? That's because the longer you stay on the video, then more people will get to see it. Meaning that YouTube shows the video to more people. And if the original people who looked at the video looked at it from the beginning to the end, then YouTube thinks it's a really good video. And then it shows it to more people. Then the more people watch it to the end. And guess what? That equals more money that YouTube pays them. Especially because these make money online channels get paid a lot on YouTube. So that's why they've been telling you that you need to look through until the end. Maybe that is how they make their money. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But to find out if you can actually get paid doing nothing, you actually have to stick around and look at this video all the way through until the end. Without skipping anything, it's really to find out the truth. No other reason, really. Really. So I've checked out a lot of these tactics. Tried some of them, some I didn't even bother to attempt. And just to mention a few, there's stuff like downloading an app on your phone, where when you swipe across your screen, you apparently get paid for that. And that's because there's some ads that are shown, and the advertiser pays the app owner. And when you download it and take the action, the app owner pays you a percentage of what he gets paid. And it looks like a very very small percentage. There are also some simple and enjoyable things where you could get paid to just listen to music. You could promote individual artists testing out new music. Now, some of these websites pay you with different payout options like PayPal, Payoneer, Bitcoin, and different pricing schemes based on the task. There is even options where you can get paid to sleep. Imagine that, getting paid to sleep. What would I do to get paid to sleep? I'm tired all the time. So hey, if you don't mind picking up your phone all day long, sliding across your screen, casually listening to music, giving feedback on your sleep, and getting paid to do that, then this could be for you. For me though, with the monthly expenses that I have, I would need to be getting paid a decent amount of money when getting paid to sleep, in order to sleep comfortably, to have a peaceful sleep. And that's the thing with these quick options. From what I've seen, it doesn't pay that well, and that you're certainly not doing anything. You're doing stuff. Now, if the aim is to really get paid doing nothing, by that I mean getting paid a substantial amount by doing little to eventually nothing, then the options next may make more sense, rather than spending all of that time doing somewhat meaningless tasks that pay a couple dollars or cents. The first example here is offering a voiceover service where you get paid to do voiceovers. There are many freelance websites out there that are not so saturated, like People Per Hour, where you could offer this voiceover service, and when somebody hires you, you have a couple of options. You could do it yourself, and by doing it yourself would be the quickest and easiest options when you're just starting off. The next thing is that you could pay somebody else to do it. When you complete these small projects and getting enough queries for more, you can probably pay somebody else to do the voiceover, and making sure that it's at a cheaper price that you are getting paid, so that you can make a profit with the less work on your part. You can even use AI software. There are some really good voiceover tools that use artificial intelligence to make it sound like a human, where you either pay monthly or a one-time payment. So if you think about that one, eventually after you put in the work in the beginning by getting those first set of sales, building up the reviews and stuff like that, once more money is coming in, and if you are outsourcing the bulk of the work to somebody or AI software, as long as more money is coming in from sales versus how much you're spending to get the work done, then you're simply coordinating the work, which is still doing something, but you're doing little to nothing for a little while, of course. But what about those other videos that you've seen on YouTube, like getting paid with Google Maps doing nothing? Now, is it about driving to different locations and collecting hidden money? Well, that would be cool, but it's not about that. It's really about you finding businesses on Google Maps, checking out their social media accounts, and offering a service that they obviously need help with as it relates to social media. And this could be simple things like taking photos, posting for them, managing the comments. Okay, I know what you're asking. This sounds like a lot of stuff to do for a video that says getting paid to do nothing. Well, we're getting to that, I promise. In the beginning, if you don't know how to do those social media related services, you can either learn how to do it for free on YouTube or take a really good course on Skillshare, which I would link to in the description below. Or if you have some extra money to spare, you could pay somebody to do those different tasks for you, as long as you're getting more money coming in from the client that you found on Google Maps versus how much you're spending on a freelancer to get the work done. And once you have those systems in place, from working with the client, creating content or ads, posting, stuff like that, having that clear, optimized process, then there's much less involvement needed from you, really. So here again, you're getting paid to do almost nothing. Another attractive, realistic option is drop servicing, which you can also possibly work your way up to getting paid to doing almost nothing. And it's quite similar to that first example with the voiceovers that we spoke about, remember? Anyway, basically it's whereby you create a profile on some of these freelancing websites. You charge, let's say, $20 for example, and then somebody hires you and asks to get that service done. Now you can start off either doing it yourself because you want all of the money, or you could take a portion of that money and find somebody on another freelancing website to do it cheaper. So for example, let's say from that $20, you pay the freelancer $1. Well, probably like $10. And the remaining $10 is yours. But are you doing nothing? Not quite. You're coordinating, you're managing a project. So it's not as much as if you were doing everything for yourself, but still work. What about something like YouTube? Seeing some of these YouTubers talk about how amazing it is getting paid to do what they love. Nothing. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say is by doing nothing. Really? Making videos takes time, unless you have nothing else to do. I have a wife, kids, job, side hustle. And I'm still trying to make these videos, so I can say that's not true. But if those videos are accurate, then I am getting paid to do nothing. Well, actually my channel is not monetized as yet, so I'm just doing nothing. So in case you didn't know about the work involved in working on a YouTube channel, planning the video, coming up with the script, shooting it, then you have to edit it to make it look as good as possible, and posting regularly. However, at the same time, there's some channels out there that they don't even post as often, and there's not much editing at all. But yet they have several videos go viral. The videos take off. So months would go by and they won't post, but they're still making money on those videos that they posted way back then. So you could say that they're getting paid to do nothing. But they did some work laying down the foundation. It really does look like a good option. And the next one that is really appealing is affiliate marketing. Now, simply put, affiliate marketing is where you have some kind of an audience whereby you showcase product and link to it with your affiliate link. Once somebody clicks your link and pays for the product, then you get an affiliate commission, making you a millionaire. Well, maybe over time, by of course implementing multiple organic and paid methods, topped off with really good skills and years of experience. But you get the point. There's affiliate sites like ClickBank and Digistore24 where they're pretty much doing most of the selling for you, and then they pay you when you sell a product from their website. To be clear, what are you getting a commission for exactly? Is it for doing nothing? No, it's for sending a person who is ready to buy. To do that, you either had to build an audience or use paid advertising to send them to a product on that affiliate website. So you did some work upfront that should reduce over time, especially if it was an organic method, meaning paid advertising. Free advertising. If you think about it, over time you're actually getting paid doing nothing when you've created an organic traffic system by giving value, ranking on YouTube or ranking on Google, creating valuable content. And one day, when you didn't put in any work, one of your videos or articles could get picked up by search or go viral, and somebody purchases something from your affiliate link. How awesome would that be? Now the question, can you actually get paid doing nothing? Well, my thoughts are this. There's some ways that doesn't make too much sense to me because you're making very little, which doesn't even count because it still requires ongoing work in order to generate some dollars. But the truth is, it really depends on your goals, your financial situation, how much you want to make, and how much work you want to put in. Now that's where I think there's some legit ways that come into the picture, where in order to get paid doing nothing, it's not totally nothing, especially in the beginning, and it's important to do it with the right expectations. So I think it is possible, but it's not truly doing nothing. The title of the video should have been Get Paid Doing Little to Nothing Over Time After You Do Lots of Stuff at First. But that might have been too long, and chances are you probably won't have clicked it anyway. Thanks for clicking and watching all the way until the end. I hope you like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.